Good afternoon, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Hitch and Yeti here, and today my adventures bring me to McAdenville, North Carolina to check out some of their awesome Christmas lights. This is known as Christmas Town, USA. Christmas is less than a month away. We are now in December, and this is opening weekend for McAdenville's Christmas lights. Came here last year. It was an awesome event. I had to come back. I had to come back and see, do they change these lights from year to year or not? So that's kind of why I'm here. It's a great night out. It's about 68 degrees, perfect temperature. Looks like we could get some rain later on around 8 o'clock, but hopefully I will be done with my little tour around town here in this neighborhood here behind us here in McAdenville, where there is a huge concentration of Christmas lights. These houses are adorned, and it is beautiful, and I can't wait to show it to you. So if you're ready, I'm ready. It's almost dark. Let Christmas time begin. Well, Clark, those little lights are twinkling. The lights just came on at 5:30 in the PM in Christmas Town. Look at the traffic already. People lined up checking out all the Christmas lights. And that is the direction we're walking. We're going to go right up that road there and get into it. Go check out all these Christmas lights up there. That neighborhood is so beautiful. I remember it last year, and I'm sure it's going to be just as beautiful this year. So let's get rolling. Merry Christmas indeed, as it says up there on the hilltop. Man, I just can't believe how many people are already here. Look at that lake, how pretty that is. That is gorgeous. I love that water out there in the middle. This is so great this year. I'm not freezing right now. Last year it was pretty cold. Starting to make our way up the hill quite a bit, and we're starting to get into some pretty good areas with some Christmas lights. We have a lot of cool stuff. Just look up that street. Kind of shame some of the people still has their headlights on and not just their driving lights. But you know, that's how it is, I guess. Check that out, that big like abominable snowman and Frosty's snowman in their backyard. How cool is that? So you have to kind of look everywhere up here because you could miss something. And look at this house here. We actually have a train set cruising around. Got a little village. How beautiful is that? Very pretty. And even this is so popular here. Even holiday tour buses are coming through McAdenville to see all the beautiful Christmas lights here in town. That is the second bus I've seen actually. So right out here on the main strip, we have this huge tree trunk right here. Look at this thing. But look down here at the bottom. We have a ferry house located at the base. And it actually has some Christmas lights. It's even decorated. So I guess that's how you really know when you're in Christmas Town, USA, because even the ferry houses here are decorated with Christmas lights. And it looks like we have a fan of the Christmas Story. There's the lamp. That is really cool. Everybody's enjoying themselves tonight. Out here looking at all these cool Christmas lights, but look at this home here with the candy canes on it. This thing is radiant. And right here we have some more candy canes out here. But that's not why we're here, right? We are here to see this. You see that right there? Clark, that is an RV. Right there is Cousin Eddie. Really, it's not an RV. I guess it's just a camper because it's not motorized. But he does got the hose for the famous line in the movie, "Shitter's full." You know, everybody. That was probably one of my favorite lines out of the movie. But this year they've added something a little bit different. As we look up to the top, as the lights are not quite complete, and somebody is hanging off the side of the house. That is Clark Griswold. I totally understand what this means. A lot of people are walking by trying to figure out what this is all about, but that is Clark, Chevy Chase's character, as he's hanging off the side of the house and hanging on for dear life, which I think I laughed quite a few times in my lifetime at that same scene, and I'm sure I will in a few weeks when I watch this movie again, the same way I do every year. So good to be back to McAdenville and to see that they A, still have Eddie out here, and B, they added Clark. So pretty impressive. Look at this street. As far as you can see, Christmas lights. And right here at this household, we got some Snoopy characters out here getting a little bit of love. That's so cool to see. Right there is Snoopy and Woodchuck with their hockey sticks. But unfortunately for them, it is not cold tonight at all. There will be no hockey playing unless y'all got some rollerblades. All right, now we have made it down here to Lakeview. I'm actually on the corner of Lakeview and Church. And we're gonna walk up this way because it looks mighty impressive down that way. That is a lot of lights, so we definitely have to go in this direction. So we have another snowman family on the back side of this property, and then on the side of their home they actually have like a little laser light show going on, some projection action, which is really, really cool looking. Check that out. That is pretty neat. All right, dang, that is a huge snowman. Oh, I love this tree right here too. That is so beautiful. I used to not like it, but when I see like lights that's just wrapped around a tree like that, I really enjoy that now. There was a time I always used to think that looked messy, but I don't know if people's technique has changed, but I think it looks really good now. Really do enjoy it. I'm having a good old time over there across the street, let me tell you. But right up here we have us another Grogu. I actually think I remember seeing this in last year maybe. Pretty popular. Got you a star out here on the steps. So much to look at on this street. Have a lot of inflatables. Almost every yard has a inflatable. Are you guys, I got real quick, do you like inflatables? Are you more of a traditional? Like, this is like the new thing. I mean, if you ever go to Lowe's now, you look around and these things are everywhere. And Walmart, places like that, you see a lot of this kind of stuff for sale. And you know, back in the day we didn't have that kind of stuff. You just had to kind of do some lights, a nativity scene, something like that. But anymore you see a lot of inflatables. Right there some more. There's actually some Christmas balls, ornaments, you know, in that yard. So that is definitely the in thing these days. So if you prefer inflatables, put in the comment section down below, or are you kind of team traditional? You know, just put team traditional. Curious to see what you say. I know what I like. Just curious to know what you guys think about it. Love this tree right here, and what an awesome looking home. It says Merry Christmas right there. As this very pretty dog comes by. Check him out. He is ready for Christmas. And then up here at the top we have Santa Claus. Looks like he's almost erecting out of that window. And then right here to the left we have Snoopy in a plane. Snoopy don't fly a plane. Snoopy flies his doghouse and fights the red baron. We know that, right? Right here Snoopy looking happy with his pretty little red Christmas shirt on. It was like, hey, give me a hug. But check this little fella out right here. Now this is another, you know, inflatable. But look what it does. That is so cool. It's got a little, it's doing a little, he's kind of bouncy playing his saxophone. Candy cane saxophone. It's kind of like the Blues Brothers version of a snowman, for sure. So speaking of inflatables, we have quite a few here. And then look right here, we have Mickey Mouse. He's dressed up kind of like Santa Claus. And he's got a wish list. And he's checking it twice. And then right over here we have us a flying penguin helicopter. And this one back here, he's having to hold on for dear life. He's like, he's freaking out a little bit. This little dude up here, he ain't worried about nothing because he's in control of things with his cool self. Holiday wishes, cocoa kisses. That's what that says. I don't know if you can see it because of the lighting, but yeah, that's Frosty's snowman. Got gingerbread going on. Another little penguin fella. And then over here, looking so cool on their candy cane skis, is another snowman. So right here, we have the Grinch. This is where the Grinch lives. And how do I know this is where the Grinch lives? Not just because he's standing there, but got a little signage up there. The Grinch's lair. And then down here next, right before you walk up the steps, Grinch left you a little sign. Leave gifts here. All right, now we're gonna head off on Cedar Street and see what kind of beautiful decorations we can find on this street. And here at this property, their lights are a little bit different. Their front door looks like a fireplace with 3 stockings hanging over the top of the fire. You see it is kind of glimmering and glistening. I don't know if this is actually going to do it a whole lot of justice, but that is pretty awesome looking. Looks really, really cool. You know, here live and in person. That is pretty neat. Right here's a really beautiful home. I love this tree. And then right next door, look at this porch, this front porch of this property. That is so beautiful. So I love this place right here. I mean, the lights are beautiful. I love how everything's decorated. But look at these like retro lights, these oversized bulbs I have. That reminds me of the old lights that me and my dad used to hang from our house back in the 80s. That is definitely it. That's the right shape. They wasn't quite that big, but I see what they're doing. That's really cool. Very beautiful property, yo. But a lot of nice places here in McAdenville, but I really like there's lights up there that kind of line the eave of the house. Like red and white. It's kind of a cool effect. Have a sleigh with Santa Claus, a couple reindeer. Really cool. And then right over here, we have this home. And notice the lights wrapping in the tree. Gives that kind of that candy cane effect. That's really nice. And they got one right here roadside where you can get a little bit closer to it. They're ready to wrap those things tight. Check this out. We have some holograms on the ground. Look at all these hidden Mickeys. If there's hidden Mickeys, that means there's going to be some Disney stuff out here. And on the 6th day of Christmas, Darth Vader appeared, along with Grogu. Some people are saying that's Yoda, but that's not Yoda. That's totally Grogu. Right here we have Igor. Right here Stitch with some Christmas lights and a Santa cap. And down here at the end, here's the big cheese himself. Right here is Mickey with a Christmas tree, star on top. And Minnie is right there with him, helping him decorate. 'Tis the season for holiday cheer. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I really like this touch with the lights on the ground. I always think that's cool. I've been watching kids come down here and they're just like wigging out on this. They just think this is magic. Seeing like Frosty the Snowman and these little reefs and stuff floating around. They're getting a big kick out of that. So here we are at Robinette Lane here in McAdenville. Look at all the Christmas lights we have. But Robinette Lane might be a little bit different kind of street, because there ain't a whole lot going on down there. That must be the Bah Humbug Street. This house here is a very, very popular spot, because you have that awesome little circle of love right there to take your picture in front of this home. You see Santa Claus back there in the back. There was actually a line when I first came down in here, but now it is free to go. You can actually go over there and get your picture made, which I'm sure my wife is waiting on me patiently right now. We're probably going to end up doing that, I would imagine, but very beautiful home. And right here on the opposite side of this house, you actually have a really pretty garage back there that has a saying on it. It says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. There it is, boom. Check it out in that window right there. That's Santa Claus. He's in there eating cookies, drinking some milk. Look at him. He's right here. And then upstairs, we have some elves. They're in there building stuff, making some toys. How cool is that? That's a really nice touch to the home. Look at him, he's saying, shh. Don't worry, Santa, your secret is safe with me, my friend. As long as you come to my house, we're good. We're all right. Look at him. That is just too cool. That is so awesome. Man, I really enjoyed that. What an awesome house that was, with the Santa Claus downstairs going, shh, I'm eating, and then all the elves was upstairs. Busy little bees making all the toys and the presents for the children. Oh, check out those fancy, look at those fancy steps back there. That is really cool looking. I like that red and green. But the front of the house is mighty nice, with all these snowmen out here. And I really like these snowmen because they look like snow. For real. They have like a snow look to them, like a fuzziness. I don't know if the camera's going to pick all that up, but this is really cool looking. Just beautiful. Got the presents. Got all the presents up there on the porch. My goodness. I might have to report a crime because the Grinch is stealing some lights out here. I caught you, boy. I caught you there, green fella. Look at him taking the lights off the railing. Here at this household, we have Santa Claus in a little camper. Have a chair out here and has a little campfire rolling. Not really a campfire, but supposed to look like a campfire. And then we have a really cool little table right here with a Christmas tree on it, snowman. Really nice decorated. Also like these little boxes down through there. It looks pretty cool. And right here at this household, they got some really cool projections on the side of their home. But I think these trees right here is what I really enjoy with their decorations. Look at that. That is pretty awesome looking. I have to show this because I don't think I've ever seen an inflatable like this. We have Rudolph, and it's got all the names of the reindeer. We have Donner, we got Blitzen, Cupid, Comet, Prancer, Vixen, Dasher, and Dancer. And of course we got Santa Claus with all his toys and presents back here for all of us. Look at this house here. All the white lights they have. It's like snow everywhere. Snowflakes. That is so cool looking. This home here is so beautiful. I love how it says believe out there. And just look all the decorations on this home. They got all kinds of Christmas candies, candy canes, lollipops, all kinds of stuff. Very beautiful. I'm telling you, the night is about over and the traffic is in full go here in McAdenville. All right, friends, that will pretty much do it for me today. I had a great evening walking through McAdenville, Christmastown, USA. 2023 season is now kicked off and it's really awesome. And a lot of cool Christmas lights out here to look at as we look out across this little lake here. Absolutely stunning evening. It was nice and warm and I really enjoyed that a lot. Really surprised by the number of tour buses I've seen cruising through the streets of McAdenville. That was a little bit of shocker. I don't remember that last year. Maybe it happened, I just didn't notice it, but as you see off in the distance, there's actually another tour bus coming down the hill right now. So that being said, if you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing. If you like today's content, give it a thumbs up. Until next time, friends, I'm the Hitchhiking Yeti, and I will see you in our next adventure. So long from Christmastown, USA. Oh look, my wife is actually supporting the fire department. Got me some hot chocolate, even though it's not that cold out here, but Even my wife photobombs me. Merry Christmas, guys.